Hey, welcome to another episode. My name is Janosch. I'm a concept artist working in video games and film. Currently, I'm working for a company called VUGA, and on a daily basis, I create characters, environments, and props. In 2014, I decided to become a concept artist, and I had no idea of drawing, painting, storytelling, composition, and I had to learn all this from scratch. And if you're interested in art in general, digital painting, and working as a concept artist in the entertainment industry, this channel might be interesting for you. Moreover, I teach on Skillshare, where I have a basic environment design class where I show you how to generate an idea for an environment from scratch and then to execute this idea. If you're interested in learning from me or other professionals, just click the link down in the description of any of my videos and you instantly can start with my class, and you get also 2 free months on Skillshare. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, just type in my name and check out my other creations. Today I want to give you guys a little sneak peek of my next Skillshare class I just uploaded. It's about how to colorize a grayscale portrait, so enjoy the episode. You can start a painting in either color or grayscale. It's your own choice. There are definitely no rules. However, the route you chose does have an effect on your overall process. What I personally recommend is to experiment with both to see which one you enjoy better. You can see here there's obviously a difference between those two. If you start in color, for example, your entire painting is developed from the color scheme. And beginners struggle with this because you have to be familiar with the color principle of color theory. In order to know how to transition from the early stage to your final painting, you have to be more experienced in this. So even you can make adjustment down the line, you still have to be pretty sure of the direction you like to go. With Grayscale, on the other hand, you can take all the time you need to develop the lighting scenario, the volume and the weight of your subject, and even expand on compositional details before you ever worry about color. So I want to tell you what kind of pros and cons you have by choosing one of each techniques or ways. The pro of it, you establish light and shadow faster. Shading is very hard for everyone, of course. The more complicated the shading, the bigger is the headache. And it doesn't help that Photoshop is a bit of a tease too. It gives you all these colors to choose from, but then you have to figure out which one works well together for depth and shadow. Start out on Grayscale and eliminate the headache once for all. Be strategic in how your painting should be laid out from the background to the middle and the foreground. Or like we did in our portrait, right? You can decide before how you lit your subject, which details are more important, and what is the mood you're trying to set. Ask yourself these questions as you paint and continue to make tweaks while painting. One of the biggest cons of this technique is that your paintings always will be a bit too dark. I see it a lot of beginners doing these mistakes. In the beginning, your paintings will always be dark. The reason this happens because as a beginner you think of light as the color white and shadow as the color black. So whenever you're trying to shade something accordingly, you use the opposite side of the spectrum, and this comes out very bleak, and you have maybe also muddy results. And muddy results are actually happening when you have no clear separation between light and shadow areas. Another con is actually the transition, which creates an obvious effect. You see the difference on the two faces I show you here. Sometimes I can tell when a painting started in grayscale. It's then pretty obvious that there is a gray value still peeking through, and it looks like there's just one flat color applied to a blend mode. I will show you in a second how you use those blend modes. But also I want to give you guys my ultimate solution to all this in my Skillshare class. I'm sorry guys that I have to make the cut here, but as I mentioned before, this is just a sneak peek for you guys. So if you're interested in learning how to colorize grayscale for a portrait, and if you want to know more about it, just click the link down in the description and become a Skillshare premium member. You will get 2 free months in the beginning, and you can also learn from me, but also from other professionals in different areas. So it's definitely worth it to explore. I hope you guys are not mad with me, but please check it out. Otherwise, just wait for my next YouTube tutorial. Maybe this is interesting for you. I wish you guys a great week. Have fun drawing and painting. Bye bye.